This is the S&P 500 January 2022 one-month overview. So that was an inverse card. Interesting. Pay special attention to this card, and it's the theme card. It's a huge move. It was inverted, which generally speaking, I don't see inverted cards as like the reverse meaning. I think the deck was perfect. It's created perfectly without inverse. And so when I see a reverse card, it says to me that there's something very significant about the card. It needed to be standing out even more so. All right, and so we'll cross that with Lust. Oh my gosh, huge move higher, huge move higher. Possibly to a new high. So that's the theme. Like a next level move to the upside. Now, a lot of trade opportunity around the high in January. Some really good opportunity. Something that you wouldn't expect to happen normally. Like, you know, it's not really probable. It happens, so you can make a lot of money knowing that. And behavior around the high is going to be 3 crosses through a price level, 3 crosses through the same price level to confirm a bullish trend. That's what will bring us to the month's high or highs. The month's lows are going to come from significant moments of volatility. In the midst of something happening, maybe legislative. So we start with Monday the 3rd, which is a peaceful day, kind of like a flat day. Big, sudden, fast move higher on Tuesday the 4th. Significant price swings and a sharp dip within that period of price swings on Wednesday the 5th. Thursday the 6th, we have a sideways S pattern that forms between a resistance and a support level. Generally, it's a bearish in nature. There's like a sharp dip and like a back forth again. And then that Friday marks an opportunity to cash in on some trades, some positions, make some money, roll some positions, open some new positions. It's an auspicious day, that Friday the 7th. Generally speaking, there's like a decline in the mid, like related to the Ace of Discs. Yeah, so strife. So it'll be a decline bumping up against resistance levels, and those resistance levels will really be the moving averages, but it'll bump up against them and then it'll drop further, and it'll bump up against them at a lower level and then it'll drop further. That's strife. Sometimes a little tricky to position these because it's a lot of cards. But this is basically what I'm showing you guys is, I'm also basically showing you how to create, how to find the local highs and lows within the patterns versus the monthly highs and lows. Okay. So we have the 10th, Monday the 10th, selling to a support level, possibly through a support level, but to a support level, selling through one support level to a support, reaching another support level, but doing that from like maybe just barely like overbought territory on RSI, which is going to be around the 80 mark. Congress is highlighted. All right, so Congress is highlighted on Tuesday the 11th on 111. Oof. And I pulled that card for a reason, so 111, Universal hexagram, a super significant moment. Wow. I think I'm going to turn it the way it was originally just so I remember. I'm going to leave that one like that as well. So that's a breakout through support levels. And that'd be Wednesday the 12th. No, I'm sensing decline. I'm sensing definite decline here. So these inverted cards are saying decline, peak, decline, decline, big decline. This is all. This is what this is about. So these are inverse cards. So maybe there's a breakout, a breakdown after a breakout, and then we have a failure. Thursday the 13th. And bearish, bullish rotation with possible positive economic data that may play out. So we meet a support level, a notable support level there between the 13th and the 14th. All right, that's Monday the 17th. Selling from a overbought peak, selling off from an overbought peak. So somewhere above the 80 mark on the RSI. A sharp dip within a period of volatility. It's Tuesday the 18th. Wednesday the 19th, things settle down a bit, kind of flatten out. Maybe there's lighter volume, but it's more of like a sideways low volume, not a lot of like craziness type of day. Thursday the 20th, we have a big move off of a support level. Support level is highlighted here. Significant support level is highlighted here. And we have a big move off of that. Then we have a trade opportunity to open long positions or bullish positions within a decline. And that'll be Friday the 21st. A lot of volatility on Monday the 24th. A lot of volatility on Monday the 24th. Bearish volatility. A fast sudden move higher within a period of volatility, sort of marking the end of a trend on Tuesday the 25th. A new high or a new local high, change of direction at a pivotal moment. Wednesday the 26th. Thursday the 27th. Bearish. That's more bearish behavior. It's a bearish card. However, it is also kind of a tricky card. It's kind of like it bounces around a price level a bit in the midst of bearishness. And then we have Friday the 28th. A male ruler's highlighted, possibly the president. Out of a decline, there's a big push to the upside, incited by that. And then the following Monday, which is the 31st, I believe. Yes, 31st, we have an intentional fake out or shakeout or an indicator that a reliable indicator is falsely triggered intentionally to create, misdirection in the market. And there's a lot of opportunity there to cash in. Interesting. I gotta fix my earphone audio, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having some weird audios. And I'll also point out, again, I tend to do this in videos when there's a lot of this like disruptive type of energy all of a sudden, and you see it kind of like within the same, roughly the same period of time. I find a connection there between that and volatility in the market. There's something astrological at play, something electrically or electromagnetically, in flux, if you will. And so I'm just pointing that out, being that the date today is December 2nd and it's 9:44 p.m. You know, let's see what happens in the market tomorrow. All right, so this is how we find local highs and lows. So the high in one of the local highs is going to be, at least one of the local highs will be formed when we break through a resistance level and then break back down through that same price level shortly afterwards to create kind of like a little peak through a price level. There'll also be local low that forms out of a decline. There's a big push to the upside, possibly having to do with, well, it's a big push to the upside. It's a fast, sudden move higher within a decline, marking kind of the end of the decline, and that fast, sudden move higher will be the high. Interesting. This is what I mean by it gets a little tricky sometimes, especially based on the extra cards. But we're good now. There's going to be a sharp decline off of one of the local highs. At least one of the local highs will be a very sharp decline to a notable low. And another one of the local highs will be formed after we travel higher along a diagonal support level, breaking through a resistance level to reach another resistance level before pulling back just a tad. And that's how we'll form the high. All right, the local lows. There's going to be some back and forth fluidity along a support level, notable support level, back and forth fluidity, like just kind of like sideways, equal inflow, outflow, equal bulls and bears, sideways kind of movement along at least one of the local lows. An unexpected failure will lead to another one of the local lows. Mars and Scorpio are also connected to that local low. Interesting. Why did that stand out? So it's an unexpected failure. It's an unexpected failure. Another local low will be the revisiting of a past support level. Like we'll revisit a past opportunity that was at a notable support level. That'll be revisited. And the Queen of Discs generally represents a price level. But there's a sharp dip within a period of bullish rotation. And that'll be the behavior around at least one of the local lows. And then off of at least one of the local lows, there will be a push all the way to a resistance level and then breaking through the resistance level to create a new support level. This is the first of the trade advisement cards. It's completion. So obviously, I'm going to want to place trades at the completions of trends. This is advising me to do so. But when we get into the ESO meta portion, where I actually look at the relationship between this card and other timeline cards, This is a significator card, or a correlator card, if you will, and these are timeline cards, right? Correlator, 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 timeline, right? So I can find the local, the trade opportunities related to the end of a trend by isolating the cards that have correlations to this card, the cards in the timeline, if that makes sense. Another one of the trade opportunities is going to take place. Some bearish behavior along a support level. Kind of like sideways, but not exactly rotation. At a support level will be behavior around another one of the trade opportunities. There's going to be a trade opportunity in the midst of a strong rally. I'm sensing that right off the bat has something to do with that. This might very well be like a month's high over here. It's hard to say without looking at the relationships just yet. And then the at least one of the trade opportunities will be around a sharp decline, possibly something to do like worldwide, something that affects the entire globe. And there you have it. That's the first portion of the January 2022 1-month overview for the S&P 500. If you want to get the more detailed version where I actually isolate the local highs and local lows, as well as the month's highs and month's lows, not just their behavior, but where they are on the timeline, you can check that stuff out in our I guess you could say our new subscriber section. You could probably also find it. We haven't actually put it up yet. I'm just saying this for the first time. So we'll be putting it up on the website as well, and you'll be able to find those more detailed versions as well. If you want to purchase it here on YouTube, click on the appropriate link in the description. And thank you so much for your support. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. If you have questions, if there's things you want to know about how to do this, by all means, ask away. I try to answer every single correspondence that I receive. And with that said, guys, I hope this helps more and more people as 2022 year rolls in. It's going to be a transformational year, guys, a real transformational year. So with that, thank you all for viewing, and blessings to you. I'll see you all later.